Góðan daginn! Right. Nice to see you again. My name is Gunnildur. This is my project pile. I'm not even going to try to remember the number. I think it's 15? Oh, or something. Yeah. So I was going to make a video last weekend, but I did a stupid at work. The Wednesday on the what was it? The 6th of May, I did a stupid, I admit it, and long story short, I decided to help my coworker out with restacking heavy objects, and I did the stupid of stretching and lifting up a heavy object. So my back has not been my best friend for the last almost well, over a week. It's getting better now. Basically there's a knot in my lower middle back that I mean it's nothing serious. I don't know what you call it, but I basically just got a swelling in my muscles in my back. Still managed to work, still managed to move around, but cutting down a lot of things that I could, cut out. And I really did not have the the back to sit like this for very long. When you do something stupid like that, you're just like, why? Why? You know better. I cannot laugh. Oh. Right, so that's the reason why I didn't have a video for you last weekend, is because I hurt my back by being stupid. So, anyway, that's that. On to more fun stuff. So, in my project pile I talk about yarn, I talk about knitting, crocheting, and the weather and anything that dropped into my mind when I have the presence of mind to think. Like this, I hurt my back by okay. Happy things. Where to start? Let's start with, so yesterday we were supposed to have a knitting meetup, Saturdays. So you decided to try and move them over to Saturdays after the quarantine. The limitations were lifted here in Iceland on the beginning of May. So she decided to, like who am I talking about? We have had for the past years knit nights at local yarn store coffee shop on Thursday nights. I think it's Thursday. I keep confusing Tuesdays with Thursdays. That's the thing. I've been doing that since I started learning English. I don't know why. It's just the thing. I think it's Thursday. Before Friday. I think it's Thursday. So we've had knitting nights on those nights. But obviously there's the epidemic. So that had to be cut out for everyone's protection. On the 1st of May, the government and the, well, not the government, they had the least things to do with the epidemic, fortunately. It's the, Aðgerðarstjórn. But basically it has been this, like, words, hi. Kinda like a committee of the chief of police, of the like head doctor in Iceland. There is a word for it, I cannot remember what it is, but basically it's the doctor who oversees everything with hospitals and doctors in Iceland, and Sóttvarnalæknir, who is the doctor of like epidemics and that anyway, this committee. So they decided that we could start loosening up a little bit in Iceland. I'm a little bit embarrassed because I thought I would know the words. Dang it. Anyway, loosening up in Iceland, so the lady who runs the coffee shop, she decided to move the knitting nights over to Saturdays. You know, hopefully easier for everyone. So that started the Saturday when my back was hurting, so I couldn't go. So I decided to go this Saturday, yesterday. Except I was the only one who showed up, and the coffee shop was full of like, children's families. But I say full of. I'm so happy with everyone because they were sitting on every other table, so there was always a line of tables between them. They were so. I'm so proud of them. So instead of sitting down and knitting, because I honestly couldn't, because there wasn't actually space for me, I just went and had a look at the yarns, because she had some of the drops yarn in, which honestly I have to finish a lot of things because before I can allow myself, I want to buy more yarn. Yarnaholic. I'm a yarnaholic. So what I did was I actually got a skein of Sandsgarn white to go with my yellow and red, because I really want to make a cute little bumblebee. I also got, because I was there, I decided to pick up these short Knit Pro. I decided to have a hair in it. Knit Pro number 6. Excuse me if that annoys you. Okay. A 6mm short Knit Pro interchangeable needles for use of the cardigan that I'm knitting, because I cannot remember if I have any of these short ones. I don't know. Now the bumblebee I want to make, I haven't found quite the pattern. There are 2 in this book. 75 Birds, Butterflies and Beautiful Beasties to Knit and Crochet by Leslie Stanfield. She does have these. I'm not going to show the pattern. I don't want to show the pattern. Try not to. But she has a honeybee and a bumblebee pattern. Oh, yeah, they are. So here's the bumblebee and the honeybee. Now, in Iceland we have the single most adorable little bumblebees. They are like, alright, about the tip of my little finger. Alright, maybe my nail. They are so tiny and cute and adorable, and they have the itty bitty whitey butt. Just itty bitty whitey butt. And they're so cute. And I kinda want to make them, but this is also good pattern. I don't really know how I want to do it, but I want bumblebees. Dang it. So that's that. Now, I also got my Amazon delivered, like, I got something from Amazon. I got the Making Weekend shawl. It's a little, I thought it was gonna be a little booklet. Like, I have crochet afghans and blankets. And that's an itty bitty booklet. But I got this one because I just noticed this here. Kinda cute, with the center that I really like. And this one is called the Faroese shawl. No, it's named by the Faroe Islands. It's so weird saying that in English. Faroe. In Icelandic it's called Fager. Faroese is Foya. So I'm very interested in that because the Faroe Islands are pretty much the closest nation to the Icelandic nation. Part maybe from, well, obviously Denmark, because that's Denmark, but like Greenland and the Faroe Islands, they're like, they're important to us. Me so doubly because I have family in Greenland, excuse me, and I also have a lot of family in Faroe Islands. I also have some family in Denmark, but who Icelander does? But yeah, so the Faroe Islands, that's where my grandfather came from. Him and his how many were there? Him and his 6 siblings. So when I saw on the description they had their own crochet version of Fairy's Shawl, I'm like, well, I have to check that out because it's made, I think, by Americans. So I don't know, it's kind of weird, interesting. Need to check it out. And the other one is the Toe Up 2 at a Time Socks. I had no idea that she also has another book, 2 at a Time Socks. It's by Melissa Morgan Oakes, and obviously I just got this like what, yesterday? No, got it Thursday. But I haven't really checked out because, but this looks really, really interesting. It looks so very also. It looks very, very well made. This book, like it has these bottom bar, this thing in the middle, so it's easier to just open up and have the book open when you're trying to use something, and the instructions are so simple. So this is definitely going to be useful because the one and only time I made socks, extremely simple design by Garn Studio, who make the drop yarn. They have a very, very simple version of no heel, and really, really pretty, and I still managed to make a long and a short one. Well, admittedly I was doing very, very little every week. I only knit them on the knit nights, and it took me collectively like 3 months. I mean, something that you should be able to make in a week. Took me a long time, but I had fun. That's the most important thing. Still, if I had like this and been working on both at the same time, they would probably have turned out better, but I'm not gonna be negative towards my past self. Like, I was learning and I was having fun. That's the most important thing. I might actually do those again. What are they called? They're called something fog. In the fog or something. Arg. Anyway, so on to what I'm working on now. Look! Look! I'm almost done with the first bowl of the rainbow line I got from Avis. Little by little. Get a little bit done. I'm gonna need to change over to a longer cable though, because this is going to be big. It's so nice to have it right next to my computer, because just going a single like back and forth is just that's so calming. Like when you're watching something on YouTube, I can pick up this, I can pick up my crochet, I can pick up something else, and it's fun. So much fun. So yeah, little by little, in my favorite, absolutely favorite knitting pattern that is so simple, and it makes that like spine. It makes a spinal column in the middle, which I like. Yeah. So, and happy news about my Katla in the so this is the original version in the lovely grey sheep colors. This is Katla. If you ever have I know they have some versions, I think in like other languages, is this book. It's Lope number 31. If you have ever the opportunity to get this pattern, well, now you know where it's from. So I'm making it out of the Knitcraft Hobbycraft Get Your Fluff One in the pink. This is my next victim, because I am more than halfway done with the lovely body. I am actually, the next round I'm going to be doing the third decrease, the third out of 4 decreases. And dear Lord, I love this yarn. It's so soft. It's so easy to work with. Well, unless you need to frog it, then it's an absolute nightmare because fluffy yarn, not fun to frog. But this is gonna be so cute, and this is why. Well, see how much I got left on this skin, like. It's gonna be fun. And this is also why I picked up this, because I need these, the short ones, to make the sleeves. I should pick it up. Nah, anyway. So this is gonna be fun because this is obviously like knitted back and forth because it's open, and at the end you like knit up the buttons. I haven't said if I'm gonna have buttons on these, but making that the like line around words. Hello. Would be maybe nicer. Also, it's gonna be a yeah, probably nicer. I don't know if I'm gonna have buttons. We'll see. But the sleeves, they are not knitted in the round. Obviously, when I started thinking about it, I'm like, oh, why am I knitting in the round? Because if I knit in the round, you end up with a completely different like fabric than the body. So you knit the sleeves like back and forth, then you join it to the body, and at the end, when you're done like the button line thingy, all of that, the last thing that you do is seam up the sleeves, which I'm a little bit nervous about because I'm really bad at sewing. Another work in progress. I've made a little bit. This I was gonna bring with me to the knit meetup, which obviously didn't happen. But yeah, I've done a little bit more. I'm on my second skein out of 4, so just over a quarter done. It's gonna be so big and fluffy and lovely. And my mother is actually really looking forward to when I'm done with this, because she noticed that the colors are absolutely gorgeous. Well, this would make it like a... yeah. Fantasia would make for a really, really cute like poncho cowl. Poncho cowl? Like a cute little easy sweater, wouldn't it? Well, that'd be cute. Anyway, this is gonna be a show. I love it. Ugh. Anyway, so I have 2 finished objects. I managed to finish my cake mohair monstrosity of a shawl. I love it. I haven't quite woven in the ends yet. But dear Lord, are you seeing the size of this? This is like... this thing is big enough to cover my bed. I love it. Yeah. Obviously, I still have to weave in the ends. There was only 1 knot in the thread, so that's nice. It's big and fluffy, and it covers my bed, so that's always so nice. Yeah. So the pattern for this, guidelines really. Alright, so it's on the Knitting 2018 calendar. It's the Wednesday, July 11th, Spiderweb Afghan by Verena I cannot pronounce it, sorry. Verena Pool. It's a very, very simple pattern. But obviously I did differently because A, I had different yarn, and B, I decided to be different. So the original instructions are very, very reasonable, cast on 50. I unreasonably cast on 84 because I'm born 1984, so that's I decided to just... I have a lot of yarn, so I'm gonna work with it. So that's why I ended up with this huge thing, and I love it. I love the colors in this too. Also, it's like, you know, the pinks and lilacs and grays, like pink and gray. It goes so well together. Like, and it's also love it. But ironically, the thing that I'm the most proud of that I managed to finish in these 2 weeks is a dishcloth. I made this out of a book that I can't remember where I put, but ta-da! So this is the first time I've done anything that's even remotely linked with cables. Now obviously these are not cables, these are like fake cables or twisties or whatever. And I love it. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. So obviously first when you start it's like, what am I doing? But as soon as I had the pattern down and I could just follow it and I actually memorized it, so easy to just pick up again. So these are, yeah, 1 equals plural. Dear Lord. Anyway, so these are the ice yarns, Untitled Cotton. I can't find them again on the ice yarns page. I'm sure they'll be back again, but currently, last time I checked, not there. But you know, Untitled Cotton, 4mm, and I knit this on 3mm because I want it a little bit tighter, and that's a good thing because I'm apparently very, very loose knitter when it comes to this type of knitting. Interesting. Now the one thing that I struggled with was the casting off. Again, I have a little problem with casting off of my needles because I always end up very, very tightly. This I had a problem with because this is a rather thready type of yarn, like the threads come loose if you're a bit of a klutz like me and you're trying to cast off, and it wasn't working. So I actually ended up getting so I didn't actually cast it off, I crocheted it off, which is something I've been thinking of, like some couple of times when casting off has been a nightmare for me, but I've still stuck to it. But this time the yarn was more stubborn than I was, so I was this close to just giving up. And then I went and got my crochet needle, and it just saved my sanity. It was so much easier. And the cast off just a lot, it's so much looser. It's like I can't really find the much difference between my cast on and my cast off. So maybe this is something that I should keep on doing. It's instead of being stubborn and trying to cast off with knitting needles, I should try crocheting it off. Seems to work better for me. And yeah, happy as a bunny or sheep. Maybe I'm a sheep. Meh. I think I'm a sheep. Meh. Yep. Anyway, I'm very, very happy. I have my finished dishcloth. I have my finished super shawl. I have finished more than a quarter of my newest, I'm gonna call these netted Fantasia shawl. I'm making progress on the Wish shawl. Slow and steady. It's a hair. Okay, this is the drawback of having a lot of yarn around you. You end up with some hairs and fibers in your mouth. Weird. It's almost like I'm licking it, but I'm not. Anyway, I'm almost a fifth done with my Wish shawl. Slow and steady. I am more than finished. More than halfway done with the body of my fresh cardigan. Now the only drawback is that now I have to start thinking about what colors I want in my silk mohair version. That's the only drawback. And I've got enough yarn to make a cute little big bumblebee when I find myself a pattern. Or just make something up. Anyway. Now this camera has shut down on me at least once. I probably had to make some edits, and we'll see. So, I have books, I have papers, I have yarn, I have a lot of things to do. And very, very... so happy. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later. Hopefully next weekend. Provided I don't do something stupid like hurting my back again. How am I that stupid? Anyway, Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bless, bless.